Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. This is a six-part series that I'm going to be doing for you guys, and it's all about our comfort zones. Now, we hear it all the time. Change doesn't happen in your comfort zone. But do we really know what our comfort zone is? It's not actually comfortable. It's just where we tend to operate most of our life from. So today I want to talk about one specific one. It's called striving without receiving. I remember when I started my coaching business, probably for the first 6 months, I spent about 8 or 9 hours a day sitting at my desk, creating content, creating newsletters, articles, working on my website, doing all of this stuff. But at the end of the week, at the end of 2 weeks, at the end of the month, I wasn't actually generating revenue in my business. And I had no idea that this was actually my comfort zone. Striving without receiving clients, without receiving business growth, without receiving that which I really wanted. And I didn't realize at the time, but I realize now that a lot of us have this comfort zone where we work really, really hard. I don't know if this is you, but maybe you're the type of person that goes to the gym frequently and you work out really hard, you try and eat healthy, but you never release the weight. This could actually be your comfort zone. Maybe you work hard at doing personal development and you go to all these seminars and trainings and coaching, but you don't actually apply what you learn to get results in your life. This is a comfort zone. Remember, I said that your comfort zone isn't actually comfortable. It's just where you tend to operate most of your life from. When you start recognizing it, when you start noticing this pattern, right? Because everything in life is patterns. We have habits of doing things. And so if you are working really hard at something, but not getting the results that you want, consider that unconsciously you're setting it up to be that way, to stay in your comfort zone. Now, I know you didn't just come here for problems to see, okay, this is my problem. I am this. If this is you, just say, this is me. This is my comfort zone. I know it. Let me help you. Let me support you to put some strategies in place. Okay, so first of all, the key is awareness. Noticing this pattern that's being set up in your life is the first thing. The second thing that you want to do is you want to start stepping into, okay, if this is my pattern not receiving, what action would I need to take in order to get those results? So when it comes to fitness, weight release, it's like, okay, so what's in the gap? Where am I at? Where do I want to be? What is in the gap? When we live life inside the gap, looking for what's missing, not what's wrong, but what is missing that has me not receive that which I want. When you live life in the gap, you start just noticing it's nothing about you. It's not your fault. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing that needs to be fixed, or there's nothing broken, but there's something missing that has you not win your game. The third thing is really focus on your being. You're going to hear me say this all the time. When it comes to this comfort zone, striving without receiving, who am I being on a daily basis? You might even notice a lot of you that are very, very active in the community, active with your family, you might notice you're running, right? You're doing everything for everybody else and not doing anything for yourself, striving without receiving anything internally. So what do? You actually might, to get outside your comfort zone, is ask for help. If you know, I know that my daughter plays travel volleyball, and so we travel, twice on Sunday, once on Wednesday. And there are some days where it's like back and forth is too much. There's other things that I want to do. So what I do is I created, well, my husband, Chris, and I created a group chat, and there's other parents on the team. And what we do is we take turns so that we're all supported, but we had to ask for that. Notice when we don't ask for help, what happens in our head is we're attaching a whole bunch of stories of what that means about us if we're asking for help. But this is one way to not only strive, but to receive what we need, asking for help. Another thing that you can do is you can be open and vulnerable. You can put yourself out there. Now, notice for some of you, this might not be comfortable, but remember, change does not happen inside our comfort zone. So we get to lean into that, right? It doesn't feel comfortable, but in order to break the habits, to break the patterns, we got to be willing to do something different. And this is how we get out of our comfort zone. It is not comfortable. And it might, for some people, if this isn't your comfort zone, striving without receiving, you might be like, what? I ask for help all the time. Well, great. It's awesome. But this is for those people that you're working really hard and not getting the results. Something gets to shift. Something gets to change. This is how you transform. Awareness, being, new actions, new results. 4 things, 4 winning formulas, noticing the habits, noticing the patterns, and being willing to interrupt it, to shift it. Remember this, you are not changing. People don't change, and we shift. There's parts of you that have been there in place for most of your life. That doesn't go away. That part of you that's holding you back, she or he is going to come out to keep you stuck or stopped. But once you're aware that I'm not changing, there's nothing broken and nothing needs to be fixed, but I get to shift. It's those actions that are going to help you to get to the next level. Now, if you are having a hard time doing this on your own, which most of us do, get an accountability partner. Get somebody who you can say, hey, this is my pattern. I'm building a business. I'm working really hard and I'm not getting results. I want to shift that. This is what I'm up to creating. Speak it out loud. Speak it into existence so that people know what you're up to and can support you so that you can receive all that you want. Okay, let me know what you're hearing. Hello, Miles. Thank you for being here. Let me know what you're hearing. Let me know what you're getting, what you're taking away. But more importantly, if this is your comfort zone, what is one action you are willing to take to step outside of it, to start receiving, to start getting in return? And who are you going to tell? Who are you going to share this with? And the other important thing is when you are shifting, who do you get to be? People think that we're stagnant, we're stuck. This is the way that it's going to be. That's not true. We get to be whoever we say we're going to be. We get to be empowered. We get to be confident, self-expressed, loving, courageous, powerful when you are shifting. Okay, so thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Next week, I have a guest who's coming on. I'm going to do a live interview. The week after that, I'm going to share another comfort zone that isn't anything but comfortable. It's just where you operate. And this, maybe I'll share with you. Okay, I'll share it with you. Another comfort zone is living in agony. I know that does not sound comfortable, but yes, it has been some people's comfort zone. There's 6 of them. I'm going to share all of them with you, give you tools and strategies so you can recognize what comfort zone are you living in, get it out of the way so that you can have more freedom, more peace of mind, more aliveness in your heart. Okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you back next week with Victoria Rubio. She is doing something incredible in the community. I want to share that with you. So I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.